Y'all already know, get them likes up. Happy holidays, Festo, Tone. Hey, what up? 812, what's good? Let's get the likes up, y'all. See you guys in the building, man. Good seeing you guys. Let's go. Let's get them likes up. We'll go in today. What city y'all in? Let me know what city y'all in. It's snowing like crazy in New York, man. It's snowing like crazy in New York. Let us know what city you in. He said, you right, Eric. I wish I could pull you in, Eric. Definitely like to kick it with you. You know your Lakers stuff, man. It's snowing like crazy. So I need to know what city y'all in. Detroit, how the weather is out there. He said LA. I already know LA, Atlanta, pretty. Arizona is good. Oh, Jay, Jarrell, yeah. It's snowing like crazy in New York right now, man. Texas, yeah, y'all good. But shit, it snowed out. Shout out to y'all cities, man. Glad you guys pulled up with me, man. Appreciate it. He said Reaves' agent linked that he been. That's a possibility. That's a possibility. He said Austin's faking injuries. See, we gonna talk about this, man. Let's get the likes up. Soon the likes get up to my liking, we definitely going to talk about it. So we had freezing rain here earlier. Yeah, this snow shit, I can't take it, man. I ain't gonna lie. I love my city, but if we could just take away this winter, if we could get Atlanta weather is not like New York weather. Like we gonna get some snow every year. We're gonna get some snow. Atlanta and like North Carolina, sometimes they go years without getting snow. I'll take that weather. See, I know we ain't gonna get no Arizona, no LA weather. We ain't getting that type weather. I wanna go back what Bro said. This is what Bro said. Bro said Austin is faking injuries so you don't get traded before the deadline. He said Austin due for a pay bump. He ain't faking it. See, I would love if I had like a stream yard. I would love to have a stream yard for you guys can go back and forth and talk. I kind of miss the stream yard. I really do. I really miss the stream yard where I have to sit and listen to you guys talk. But they both have good points. He has a good point saying that his agent caught wind and they're faking the injury. And he got a good point where he's saying he ain't faking it because he's due for a pay raise. But check this, right? The trade deadline is 2 months away. They both got good points, right? Reason why I say they both got good points. He said Reaves out here, he trying to save himself if he getting paid regardless. I think that the injury they saying that happened, those type injuries you don't see. Reason why I can see what Bro's saying when he's saying he's faking it. Because when you say your thighs or strain this and you don't see it happen in the game, those injuries you can get by. Your back, spasms in your back, your hamstrings and different things like that. You don't really see these something could have happened and you could be going and it could tweak it. Any given moment, you don't have to fall or nothing. You could say, hey, you got hurt. Now, it can be, now I'm gonna make a case for both. Of course, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend I know. Of course, I don't know. But guess what? It can be the Lakers are a type team, they need everybody. They not a type team that, well, I ain't gonna lie, they did play, the schedule's a little weaker, but they did play better without LeBron James. But if he's missing games like this and then they already in the flux, it can look that when he was playing, and mind his average was high, is dipping now, but it can look that he's important. And so I think the type of injuries he's saying he has, I don't think that will stop him from getting paid. See, injuries that a team would be scared for, and it looks more like long term, is if you have like of course Achilles, ACLs, them one or them any type of microscopic surgeries or the major injuries like that. But these injuries that, especially a guy mid-size, he's 6'5". He's not like he's 7'2" with foot problems. See, 7'2" with foot problems, it's scary. Because and like how Wemby keep getting hurt, he fried his body frame. That's scary. But his size, he has a grade 2 strain and stuff like those. Not injuries. If you looking to sign somebody, you go, you only played 46 games this season. Let's say you had a sprained ankle. Let's say you missed games with a sprained ankle. Let's say a sprained ankle that kept you out. Let's say sprained ankle kept you out 3 weeks. So in 3 weeks, you played how many games that is in 3 weeks? And then let's say you came back. And then you like one of the strain injuries that kept you out a month. So now you miss almost like 2 months of basketball. But let's say one injury happened in November to December. So you miss half in November, half in December, right? And then let's say the next injury took you out a month. Let's just say, I'm just throwing months out, February to March. So, and let's say you missed, and that's 2 months time. That's about, one is a month and one is like 3 weeks injury. You had 2 injuries, but it kept you out. Let's say precautionary reasons, you went ahead, did this, whatever you might have done. Now it kept you out 2 months. And let's say 2 months, you lost 18, 19 games. So now, and let's say, and you lost 2 or 3 games here for a flu. Let's say you had the flu, you missed 3 games with the flu. Let's say you had another 3 games, personal reasons. You may say, okay, you have family issues. So you missed 6 games, this regular 6 games, just because of common reasons, right? And then the other games you missed in. So now let's say you played 58 games. And now you're a free agent. Let's say you got a solid average and just things like that. You go, I don't think a team will look at that and be like, he's injured, he's gonna play 58 games to be scared. I don't think a team would scare off of that. Now, if it's a major surgeries or something that's happened this year, happened last year, things like that, I think then that's an issue. So when somebody say he's faking, I can see, yeah, it's a possibility. Then I can see, no, it's risky doing that. It's both. It's risky. But one thing, what this is exposing, that Austin Reaves cannot be a number 2. It's clear as day. If you look at the Spurs, OKC, even Houston to an extent, and even like Minnesota, they starting to play much better. Even though they lost yesterday, they playing much better. They is getting after it. It's turning the corner. They getting after it. You can see that he can't be a number 2 on it. You can just see it by looking at them teams: Houston, Spurs, Denver. You can see right there he can't be your number 2. That right there, I think, is clear with the Lakers. He can't be number 2. Lakers won't win nothing him as number 2. You just can't. They not winning with that him and Luka as the top 2 players on the team. It's not happening. And see, now this is another. Now this is going to hurt him. Now I'm going with Tweezy saying, right? Now with the NBA, you just never know. The NBA always, they just do weird stuff, right? But in a normal setting, listen what he just said. He said, AR will never make an all-star in the West if he gets it over LeBron James in the league dead. I don't see Adam Silver making that happen, and see, unless he give the Lakers 3 all-stars. This is That tweet for Tweezy is an excellent tweet, right? The Lakers can't have 3 All-Stars. If they have 3 All-Stars, it's clear as day it's favoritism. Now, LeBron is back, and Reaves, this is why where I say the All-Star game could come in effect, right? I can say the All-Star not All-Star, I'm sorry. I can say that Reaves missing a game intentionally or he not missing a game intentionally. Now, this is what he risks. Now, if he out a month, so let's say from December 26th to January 26th. The All-Star game, when is the All-Star game, people? I like to say is the 8th or the 6th. I can be wrong. Somebody please tell me when is the All-Star game. So if he's come back January 26th, and if he come back January 26th, and the All-Star game, that first, let's say anywhere, because now you got January 26th, that's like a 10 days, 11-day span. I think that's going to be a problem for him. Now, let's say in 11 days, the Lakers play about 4 or 5 games. But mind you, the All-Star announced before the All-Star weekend. Somebody please. Thank you, bro. He said, shout out to the Beat 139, my boy Johnny Smith. Appreciate you, bro. Big Baby Sports was good. Somebody please tell me when is the All-Star game? This could be critical right here. This is every time Reaves play bad, he gets injured. He played bad there. Somebody please tell me when is the All-Star game? Because this is critical right here. Because be out a month, this is big. This is big. And I think if they try any shenanigans, it's going to be a problem. Okay, he said February 13th. Okay, so if it's February 13th, so damn, when is the trade deadline? Oh, that's right, trade deadline before All-Star game, right? Or All-Star game first. I forgot, I know they changed it. So trade deadline got to be after. Because I know trade deadline used to be before the All-Star game. No. Trade deadline is first. Yeah, the deadline is first. Yeah, because they stopped that. Because what used to happen is they used to have the All-Star game, and then the players would get traded right after that. I remember Boogie Cousins. Boogie Cousins played in the All-Star game with I knew one of them was like the 5th or 6th. I said the 5th or 6th. You're right. The deadline, I remember it's like the 5th. It's whatever that Thursday is. It's on a Thursday. It's on a Thursday. If the Thursday is the 5th, 6th, or 7th, it's on a Thursday. I know that. The deadline is on a Thursday. I think it's even the 5th. I don't think the 7th. I remember seeing something with the 5th or 6th. So I think the deadline either the 5th or 6th. I remember seeing something. I thought it was the All-Star game. But what I do know is this. I think the All-Star team announced, if the All-Star game the 13th, I do believe it may be announced at least the week before. So if it announced, let's just for fun, let's say if it's announced on the 6th, February 6th, the deadline. Let's say if the All-Star game announced on the 6th. My boy Durrani was good. Merry Christmas, bro. You had a good Christmas? You never hit me up on my DM, bro. I want to send you something. You never hit me up on my DM. It's Laker_Kareem. You never hit me on my DM. The trade deadline used to go after the All-Star game. It used to go after the All-Star game. And I remember Boogie Cousins played in New Orleans, and the next day he got traded. You put me in your group chat? Okay. I ain't gonna lie, I be busy. You know what I'm saying? I've been busy. I've been It's been crazy for me. It's like my luck, y'all, yo, I've been having the baddest luck, man. I've been having, and it's like I always have this type of luck Christmas time when you spending the most money and things like that. Last year, my car, it working fine. I just had issue after issue. It cost me tons of money, my car, right? This year, the car, it was the car, but guess what happened? I only had one car key, right? And y'all ain't gonna believe what happened. I had literally one car key. And pouring down raining last week, last Friday, pouring down raining. And I had the umbrella going and rushing, and I lost my car key. So I end up, and mind you, I had to move my car all to the side parking. How long? A B got hurt again? God damn, he was playing good today. A B was playing good today. You have to send me, you have to hit me on my DM, Tweezy, and let me know that you on my DM, that the group chat. You have to let me know, because I ain't gonna lie, I miss a lot. And listen how this happens every year. It's like this time of year, it always costs me way more than December. I'm not a fan of December and money wise. He said, "Did you save his new number?" I'm gonna get into all this now. Literally, this will happen. Explain to you guys, right? It's like for some reason, December financially not always been, the last few years financially been my worst month. You always know December you have your regular bills, and then you have Christmas time. You gifts, this, that, and the third. You got kids, right? I have little kids, so you know what it is, right? Then you have unexpected things. Now, listen to my last year. I tell you, it cost me a couple $1,000s, right? My car shit fucked up, whatever, right? Y'all saw me online because remember I told y'all wasn't seeing me in the car and shit. So I lost my car key last Friday, right? So you have to call a guy. You have to call a guy to come in, and they do it computerized. So they came, did that, right? The key was $250. Then I had to pay the alarm. The alarm part of the key was $50. Then I had to pay $50. I ain't had to pay, but I said, let me just get another key, because dealing on one key is crazy. That was $250. I mean, that was $50 for the extra key. And then I got a ticket on top of that. So that's like almost $400 right there. The shit cost me, right? So now look what just happened today. I don't know what the fuck happened. Let me show y'all this. This is why I said it should be crazy. Like, it's starting to get to a point, it's laughable. Now that's my phone, right? Now I don't know what the fuck. I never had a code on this phone, right? I hear a beep beep, like I got a text. I go like this to go to my text. Look at this. It said enter a pin, right? It said enter a pin. I never had a passcode on this phone. I never had a passcode on this phone. So I can't get into this. I got all very, very important messages on here, everything on here. I can't even get in, right? So now I go right now. It starts snowing outside, but I ain't know it's snowing. I go, what's the word, bro? How you? I go rush to see if I can fix the phone, right? I said, let me see if I can fix this phone, right? I never had a code on this. I go to store, it's a new phone, right? Now this thing here, this is a new phone. This thing takes forever to charge. Now I got a battery. I mean, I got a charger. I got a charger, but I didn't get the clip, the piece to go in, because I thought I do have one, but this shit works slow, so you pretty much got to get a new one. But I had to sit there and spend a few $100s on another phone, and I don't have all my contacts. You see what I'm saying? So now, that's what I said. I need you guys. A lot of stuff not hooked up. I couldn't transfer nothing. You know what I'm saying? I can't transfer anything. The shit, it just, I'm just so pissed off right now. I can't transfer nothing. So the shit just annoying, man. Is annoying. It's like, for some reason, that's what I said. It always does. Every year this year, I'm like, let me just get rid of 2025. Like, it always costs me way more money. I always have stuff out the clear. And I ain't even speak on the other shit that popped up. This shit just get nasty at the end of the year. I'm just gonna start putting away. I'm just gonna call it some December money. I'm just gonna start putting away some money, because it shit costs me all the time. I woke up this morning and had literally last Friday, I had no idea it gonna cost me $400 when I woke up and went outside. It cost me $400 extra dollars. Now today it cost me a few $100s for what? So you gotta send me the information on Instagram. He said feeling a bunch of players wasn't feeling JJ bench and Vandal for all those games. It caused you could be right. You could be right. It probably did. JJ Redick is a clown. JJ Redick is a clown. He called out Doc Rivers, and I'm not a Doc Rivers fan, but he sit there and call. All JJ Redick do, and now JJ Redick's not gonna last long in the NBA. I'm telling y'all right now, JJ Redick is not lasting long in the NBA for the main reason you can't. This is not college. Every time they lose, it's like the end of the world. You can't do that in basketball. In professional basketball, you cannot. He gonna drain players quick. He's gonna drain, because it's like he goes to the moon after every loss. He go on the podium. He's gonna age fast. Mind you, this is second year coaching. Watch how he looks at the next year. If he don't use just for men, watch him at the end of the year. I guarantee you, watch how he looks. You're gonna have a picture. They're gonna have the picture of him when he got hired. You're gonna see the interview, and you're gonna see it next training camp. Watch next training camp how he looked compared to when he came. You can't coach like that. You can't. This is the pros. You're gonna have ups and downs, and this is just what it is. He get too much in his feelings, then you calling players out. Now you're gonna have, mind you, it's gonna be stuff we don't see that's gonna piss him off that he don't see. He said JJ is a clown. That mind game it's gonna cost him. You're right, Durrani. Yo, it's gonna cost him. You can't listen. You can't. This is a long season. You can't. Yo, you see him in his press conference. He said, "I'm gonna start making." Yo, he gets too crazy. For what? So no effort. Yeah, about the effort and stuff like that. That's your fault, because LeBron is the main one. You're not gonna never get no respect till you put your foot down, LeBron James. That shit LeBron James did in Phoenix, and you didn't really do nothing about it, that's going to cost him. And then you want to try to recommend other players, it's not going to work. Because everybody know you got the job because LeBron James. Everybody know that. So now when you try to go hard on other players, they're going to look at you as a clown. They're going to look at you as a clown. Yo, Bully is on one today. He's 100% right. Look what the Bully said. He said, everybody know he only talk crazy to Rui. Rui is a foreigner and scared to do. Yo, you can clearly see this. He's not going to say nothing to Luka because Luka's the man. Austin Reed's a little chippy that I think Austin Reed will say something back, but I don't think he'll say nothing to them. And you're right. You clearly can see with Rui. He's not going to say nothing to Marcus Smart. You know what I'm saying? And you can see it. And the players, let me tell you, he lost respect. When he was playing Bronny over Nick Smith, yo, you can see it. And one thing, players rocks with certain players. Like he said, he benching Vanderbilt those games. Players can see through bull crap. Players can see it. And they see how he carried LeBron James. You know, LeBron James got him that job. They can see it. They ain't stupid. You can't coach like that. And then you want to be hard on this. Nah, it ain't going to work like that. It's not going to work like that. I'll tell you that right now. He said rebuild. The Lakers, I think he said Reaves faking so you don't get traded. I agree too. I agree, Bully. I think Rob definitely going to be on the chopping block. I really do think Rob is on the chopping block. I think this guy, I honestly think this new owner sitting back, not liking a lot of stuff. Now that he's more invested, I think he don't like a lot of stuff. I think he's going to clear house. I think we definitely know LeBron. He ain't going for LeBron James this year. I think he's going to clean house. Deronni's right. You have three dudes who playing a chunk of minutes, don't play no defense. And you can't have that in the lineup. And they always going to be there. And then it's not like you got a one-man army defender. So that's another thing. You got three guys that don't play no defense, and you don't have a guy that one guy can cover two guys. You don't have that. You know, you got some defenders that's so good defensively, they one person, but they cover ground for at least two. You don't have that. You don't have that. And I think that he's sitting back and he's sitting there. He's seeing this LeBron stuff. He's seeing LeBron. He's seeing the JJ. It won't surprise me if JJ out of there too. I honestly think that this guy sitting back and quiet, I honestly think this. I think if the Lakers don't make no trades, I think that's why I said stand pat in my title. I think if the Lakers stand pat, I think he called Rob and told Rob, don't make no deals. Don't make, or he made, because you know, deals got to get sanctioned for to the owners before it's clear. You know what I mean? For contract purposes and stuff. So I believe he type of owner probably said, yo, run things by me. I don't think we should make no deals. I think anything got to do a first round pick. I don't think he's doing it. I think he see clear as day. I don't know how. See, the thing is, it's hard for me to get too much of a pulse of how this guy is. I don't know his basketball knowledge. See, if I knew his basketball knowledge, I could pretty much give a clearer idea. But if he's real knowledgeable and he might could see, if he's knowledgeable, I can see this is not this. We ain't win no championship, and he see that we have a boatload of money in free agency and got a lot of expiring contracts, guys who get expired. I think that he may feel it's better to build with no expiring, like have a bunch of guys off your books and build it from there. Then if they start making one or two moves and you got guys if you especially if you bring back guys who's not on their final year of their deal and you think that them guys you can't trade them guys off. You get what I'm saying? Let's say if they get somebody like, I'm just throwing a name out there. Let's say a person like Andrew Wiggins. Let's say, I'm just throwing scenarios out there. I can't think of nobody right now. Let's say, okay, Andrew Wiggins will have another year left on his contract. Let's say if he feel, if the owner feel that the Lakers can't flip Andrew Wiggins right back and he was be looked at as a negative contract where Andrew Wiggins, you have to attach some type of draft or young guy to him to get rid of him, I don't think he's going to do it. I think he's going to sit back. If it's not them bringing in, like, expiring for expiring, I definitely think he probably saying first round picks, no go. Oh, my God. Woo, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Soul Saver. He said, thanks for the hard work through the years, Kareem. Keep it up. Blessings. Thank you. Frank from LA. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate that. That's a nice super chat right there. Nice super chat. Thank you, bro. Really appreciate that. Yeah, I definitely working hard. You know that. He said the Lakers should move off for Luka. LeBron and also they're not gonna move off of Luka. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you the main reason they can. No one, Luka's young, and then Luka is box office. Luka already showed. Luka been to a conference finals, NBA finals. He performs in the playoffs. They're not gonna get off Luka, and he's young. They're not. Luka he's offensively he's dominant, and he covers. What I was saying defensively, well, I say you could be a defensive player, you could be a defensive player, but you cover. You so good defensively. It's like your defense is like covering two people. Luka offense is like that. Luka offense is dominant. He's a dominant offensive player. So I don't. Lakers ain't doing that. They definitely, I ain't gonna say they never in history, but definitely you ain't saying that right now. He's too young and he's too good. He said, Rain, you see that Magic Johnson been quiet lately. He always tweet about Lakers through the season, connection with Mark ownership, advised him. Yeah. I think, okay. Alex said, your next live, I'm gonna send you something. Appreciate you, bro. He says next live, you're gonna send me a donation. Appreciate you. But I think that that's what I said. If this owner knows basketball, that's gonna be great for real Laker fans. It's gonna be scary for a lot of players. Because if he really know basketball, I think he's gonna look at it and just sit. I'm be honest. I'm not the way the Lakers is, I don't see no quick fix. I think it's too much drama, it's too much. Okay, he said something to Cash App. Let me check right now. This is a new phone. Let me it's telling me I need to log. That's why I said this shit is so crazy. It says, please enter the code to send to this number. See, this is a new phone. Hold on. This thing is crazy. Give me 1 second, peoples. Some code. It says the code was not correct. Please check the text message. That's why I said I had a rough day today. Participant. Give me 1 second, y'all. They put me through all this. What the hell? Thanks, bro. Bro be sending the bag, bro. Bro sending the bag. Appreciate that. Appreciate you, bro. Yo, hit me up. I got something for you, bro. You have to hit me up on the. He sends bags. He sends big bags. Ronnie sends big bags. He sent big bags. Appreciate you. I got you. Yeah, appreciate you, bro. He sent big bag. That's a hell of a Christmas gift. I got you. You have to hit me up on my. Cause I want to send you something. Hit me on my Laker _ Kareem. I probably have to set that up too, man. I hate. I'm not the phone type person to be getting all these the set stuff. I have to do everything from scratch. I was just so stressed. I said, let me come on live today, man. I'm gonna do that probably tomorrow. I can't. I have to set everything up. I had no information. He said, okay. He said, Mark Walter ain't new. He been minority. Yeah, he been. You right, but it's different, right? I know he been a small owner of this, a minority owner. But the difference is, like I said, I don't know. See, the big thing is I don't know how much of a basketball fan he is. Sometimes he probably just put into the Lakers. He probably had no idea he was going to own the Lakers. He probably had his shares, right? And this is what I'm thinking. Everybody know this is not a fact, but this is what I'm thinking. He might have said this is the Lakers' investment. This is how rich people think. He owns percentage. When y'all ready to sell, I hope I could be the first, get the first dibs if own it. Because Genie never been wanting to own this thing. Never. I hope I get first dibs on owning it, right? Boom. He put his money in. the stuff whatever going on with the Lakers before, he probably, not saying he's blind to it, but he probably didn't care as much. He had the Dodgers. Mind you, think about this. Think about baseball season. You got the winter meetings, which in December. They've been in baseball off season from like December to at least February be popping. Because you got a lot of trades and free agent signings and things like that. So he might think about that. I don't know. I can't speak for him. He's not new, but he probably wasn't as invested maybe how he is now. And now he probably see the clown show like, nah, I can't do it. I honestly think, man, if the Lakers lose first round, I honestly think Rob is gone, JJ is gone. He already got rid of the two brothers, so he kind of already putting people on notice. Jim and Jesse Jesse and Joey Buss is gone. So I think Rob is out of there. JJ is out of there. LeBron is out of there. Of course, Bronny is out of there. And I think it's a strong chance Reaves may be gone. Because I know, Reaves' love affect comes from Jeannie and Rob. See, Rob kind of strikes me as a guy who don't really show no loyalty. Rob type of guy, Rob gonna do what's best for him. So Rob is not a guy I think he'd be too loyal to a bone. Not saying that he's a disloyal person, but he just give me them vibes that he don't care. Like how right now him and LeBron seem locked in, and now that he got the new toy Luka, he probably like, I flip LeBron. Rob give me that type thing where it's about him. And if he have to pivot from you, he gonna pivot from you. He don't seem like a loyal to the bone, like, oh my God, I drafted this guy, Austin Reaves, I brought him in. He don't seem like he's too goofy out like that. He seemed like he's a little stern when it comes to certain things. But I think the new owner, I think he probably wouldn't mind these coming back. But I think that he may have a number in his head. If he can't do on that, I think he's going to pivot. I think Reaves thing going to come to the amount of money. I think he's going to look at, because mind you, he can't do basketball like he do. He can't do basketball like he do baseball. I think he probably have a number. He bring a lot of people around him. And they're going to go, okay, I think he's clear as day, no, Reaves not a second option. I wonder, do Rob, I kind of think Rob kind of know basketball. I think Rob know Reaves not a second option. You guys put in the comment section, do y'all think Rob view Reaves as a comment section? I think this guy not going to be too with these fans, oh, Reaves, and let like the media, oh, Austin Reaves. I don't think all that buzz going to get to him. I think he don't view Reaves as a second option. And that's going to be critical. Because if you view him as a second option, that 40 and that 35 is kind of high in today's NBA to be paying a third guy that much money. I honestly think that's going to be the telling thing. And it wouldn't surprise me if they look to move him, if they feel 100% they can't sign him. And they might say, I think that's going to be critical. I don't think Reaves is untouchable in this. I don't think Reaves is untouchable. He said Lakers need speed and athleticism. You're right, but the only thing about that, I think that part of me think I won't be surprised the Lakers don't do much. Because I think I don't really see too many moves. I don't think Lakers winning no championship. It's going to be too hard. They don't have much. If you look at the players who they think about trading, let's say if they're looking at Reaves, Luka, and LeBron as guys, those like pieces that if they wanted to move, that's considered like a blockbuster, kind of, right? LeBron would be a blockbuster. Of course, Luka is a blockbuster, and Reaves would be would be a heavy trade. So let's say the Lakers don't trade none of them. I don't think none of the other players gonna. I just don't think that, and I don't think they're gonna want to put no first round pick in it. So I said to say this: it won't be surprised if the Lakers do make a move. I think it'd be a small move where it's not factoring their cap situation. I don't think they're going to make a move and bring in, let's say they get rid of all the expiring contracts, bringing a guy make $30 million and he got a couple years left. He's not going to make that much of a difference. I think that. He said they all knew Reaves wasn't the second option. They trying to sell it to the fans. And he's not no second option. And I think the owner going to come to sell. If he's not a second option, if he's a third option, how much you willing to pay for a third option? Because you paying the third option 30 or more, you're not going to have that much of a team. Mind you, if you're going to have to play him and Reaves, Luka and Reaves never going to be defensive players. And the way how the speed and athleticism is major part in today's NBA. If you're going to have that, and they automatically lumping two guys right there that's playing 30 plus minutes. So now your defense automatically is like this. Now you're gonna have three studs defensively. Now the minute you have another guy in that lineup that's not all that or just decent in defense, it kind of throw everything off. He said, you letting this fame thing get to your head. What up, Knowledge? He said they saying we signed with Damon Dash. Knowledge was funny. I ain't gonna lie. They told me the beat guys. They said, "Yo, man, they fucks with you. They got love for Knowledge." You know what I like about Knowledge? Knowledge keep us going, man. Like that's what you call a supporter, right? And a lot of you guys supported on this channel, but when things, I ain't gonna lie, the beat right now, we at like kind of like a good space. We had a good space. We got a nice little interesting run with it. We're getting a nice little amount of views, and people is checking. Like now they kind of into it because people like the bullshit and people like name people, right? So it's kind of rocking. But I'm not gonna lie, Knowledge was there when and faithfully every week when we just had like a bunch of no-name guys, which was turned out to be good interviews. See, people don't give people chances. We had a lot of good people that's no name, people that were giving really good, strong stories, but it's like you don't got the names. Like what the hell? But that's a good thing when somebody there. And we were just talking about Knowledge today. We was definitely talking about him. We were saying how like damn, like he's dead. Yeah, they got crazy stories. So Knowledge was liking, stuff every week watching our interviews. And some of them bitches be long. Just be 2 hours and shit like that. So, we definitely want to thank you. Because they told me, they said, yo, make sure you tell them that. I said, yeah, of course I'm going to tell them. But it was a lot of slept on interviews that was good that people just don't see, and the numbers wasn't matching. But now we doing some things, and like I said, Knowledge helps out a lot. He send me guys, and everybody he's sending me, because I know he's connected and watching this stuff, I hit them up. Like that's why I said keep sending me guys, some nice guys who you think could be good for the channel, and we might could get some views. I will DM them. You know what I'm saying? And try to get them on the show. You know what I'm saying? He said, what I think of JJ press game. JJ is an idiot. JJ is an idiot. You can't do the NBA like that. You cannot. And see, that's why I respect Dan Hurley. Dan Hurley, you know what he said? He said he not sure if he's ready to make that transition to the NBA. You can't. You can't carry JJ. You can't do this in an 82 game series. You might get the college. Reason why college might get over because them guys on the air for so long. The most of guys gonna be in college is for 4 years, and so most of the time you're gonna constantly have turnover. Each year you may lose about 4 guys. So you constantly losing guys in college, and then they're young, so they kind of have to play the nice guy role because you don't want to be in college and you consider a bad guy and it can affect your draft. But in the pros, 82 games, you cannot do that. You can't have an attitude and be calling guys out in the media. These guys got money. They got millions of dollars. These guys got more money than you. You can't do that in the NBA. You can't. You can't. JJ, that's why I said, if they lose in the first, because I think right now, I think they know JJ is not all that of a coach. I think they're willing to learn with him, but they know it's problematic. It's just a matter of time him and Luka gonna bump heads. It's just a matter of time him and Luka gonna bump heads. Yeah, you're right, Ronnie. That the NIL money, you correct. And then the way Luka don't play no, you can't have him and Reaves, especially at that guard position. See, it wouldn't have been as bad if you had like a week. Let's say Luka and Jokic, it'd be much easier than a Luka and Reaves. I'm gonna let you guys. Why is it difference? I'm gonna read what you guys say. Why is it difference if it was Luka? Jokic played no defense either. But if it was Luka and Jokic, why Luka and Reaves would be worse than Luka and Jokic? Let me read you guys' comments. Correct. I just saw the first one here. He said backcourt can't have defensive block right there. You're right. He said Jokic is a center. See, that's what I'm saying. That's just why I think it's never going to be good. That's just why I think it's never going to be good. He said, Corinne, can you dunk? No, I can't dunk right now. Hell no. It's over for me. I stopped dunking, when last time? Maybe 10 years ago? Maybe longer than that. I'm trying to think when we played the last. I remember somebody said, trying to think what year it is. They said, Doc, you don't got it no more. You can't dunk. And I'm like, I was in the park. I said, yes, I can. I'm trying to think what year was that. What year was that? I'm trying to think. I'm 53 now. I think it was longer than 10 years ago. I don't think I was dunking at no 43. Nah, I don't think I was dunking at 43. I think I was like at least 40. It get to me. I don't want to mess with the video, but I remember when I did it, and I like barely did this shit. I like went, because first I did it. I remember I jumped. I said, You crazy? That's what you sure? I wasn't too sure myself. And I remember I ran and just grabbed the rim like this with two hands. I still could touch the rim. And I hung on the rim like this. And I hung on the rim. I said, oh shit. And then they did it. I want to say maybe, it definitely was longer than 10 years ago. I know I wasn't that old dunking because that would have been a real good thing being 43 and dunking. So I know I wasn't that. I want to say anywhere 39 or 40. So I want to say I ain't dunking in a long time. It's crazy because I ain't have no real like injuries. It's just crazy how you just get older and can't dunk. It's crazy. Oh yeah, I passed the torch. I ain't gonna lie, I definitely passed the torch. I passed that bitch. But to see thinking that I'm smart. He said if I'm the Lakers, I'd go after Herb Jones. But see, the thing is, Lakers, I'm not putting no first round pick right now. Appreciate you, good bro. My boy Jimmy. Appreciate it. My thing is this. Nah, I won't trade for no Kyrie Irving. Hell no. Hell no. I would give Buffkin a chance over Bronny. This is what I'm saying. Right now, this is the perfect time. This is the perfect. If I'm the Lakers, I'm not giving no first round pick. I think it's too late in the game to get a first round pick. And I don't think the Lakers win it. The Lakers, it's too much. Lakers, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be totally honest. In a playoff series, I don't think the Lakers could beat OKC, Denver, San Antonio, Houston, or Minnesota. Lakers ain't been beaten. No. I don't see the Lakers beating none of them teams in the playoffs. And my thing, I could easily see the Lakers playing one of the first round. Because I think I don't see the Lakers being nothing past 4. I think the highest seed the Lakers going to be, best case scenario is 4. So if they 4, they're going to play 5. If they 4 and play 5, I could easily see them playing one of the teams and losing the first round. I can easily see the Lakers losing first. My thing is this. I definitely, you know how you know Denver is good? See, people sleeping. They just lost their 3rd starter. They've been out a nice amount of game without Christian Braun, and Aaron Gordon was having a career year. He's gone. He's a big part of their team. Christian Braun, people don't watch him. See, I able to watch and can speak on Denver games because my son is a Denver fan. I watch it a lot with him. Christian Braun is good. He's a major factor on their team, right? And now they just lost Cam Johnson for 6 weeks. And they still, it's good. So I'm saying to myself, when they get right now, you getting guys reps. You getting guys like Peyton Watson reps where he's starting, he getting the rhythm, he playing solid. You giving Tim Hardaway reps and Bruce Brown reps. When them guys come back, now the coach it's nothing like a coach having confidence in you. If one of them guys in foul trouble, you have to play them guys extended minutes. We already know Valanciunas is good, and I think that the coach need to play him a little more minutes. Because him that 10, 12 minutes, I think he should at least get bumped at least about 16 minutes a night. I honestly do think he should at least be at this phone takes forever. I have to get a piece tomorrow. That's why I don't want to use it tonight. You see what I'm saying? So I definitely see it. If Spurs don't really get no more, see, Wemby is the thing. If the Spurs don't get no injuries, like no major injuries, And I think the Spurs going to make a move. See, I'm gonna go deep. I'm gonna go deep with you guys. I'm gonna go deep with you guys. This is the difference, right? These teams already good, right? I don't see OKC. Let me tell you the dangerous part about it. OKC is so good, right? They're so good. But if they feel an inkling that San Antonio threat, see, I think they played San Antonio 2 more times. They beat San Antonio 3 times. I mean, San Antonio beat OKC 3 times, but one of them was in season, so it was a championship game. So I think they played them 2 more times. If Spurs beat them 1 out, because I don't think they're gonna beat them 5. They're not beating them 5 straight times. It's just hard to do. I'm surprised they would beat them 3 straight times in that short span. I would have lost a boatload of money. If you'd have told me that OKC healthy, if you'd have said that OKC healthy and Shea and everybody playing, but San Antonio gonna beat them 3 times in that short sprint, that span. Because it's hard beating teams back-to-back nights. When you play like a team, no matter what team it is, you barely see a team like a blow a team out in the back-to-back nights. It's hard to do. When they have like a home and home, most teams, even a team better than the next team, most teams split in the home and home. It's just hard to do. But they beat them 3 times, I think, in a 12-day span. 3 times. One was a back-to-back. So I don't see them beating them 5 times. If that happens, I'll be shocked. Only way I would see that if one is at the end of the season, let's say like it's like the last 2 games and they clinched already. Let's say OKC got their number 1 spot and they ain't played the guys. But that's here and there. If OKC feels, this is the dangerous part about it. If they feel for some reason, wherever the matchup might be, I don't know what matchup it is, but if they feel is a matchup, is something where it's missing with OKC, they so dangerous with draft assets and so many things like that. They can improve their team. That's the scary part. They can improve their team. Lakers already can't beat them. But they got it where, and it won't even affect them. They can improve their team like this. Nothing. Now let's talk about the Spurs. If the Spurs feel, okay, we need to go for it. This is why I think the Lakers not winning nothing. If the Spurs feel going to the season, yo, I think we need to add a little more without even touching their main players. They can add and get better while even messing with their main players. All right, freaking. They can get better. Excuse me, guys. This is something I don't do. I really don't do this because I ain't gonna lie. I hate when YouTubers do this, while they're on camera. But I'm giving y'all a good reason why. I hate. Don't get me wrong. I do not like this. I'm like, you on YouTube? Why the fuck you eating while you're on camera? Right? Especially if I had StreamYard, I could chill and let y'all talk. Right? If I was on StreamYard, I had other guys on here. But just the only reason I'm doing it, y'all know I normally be tired. I be tired, I be sleepy. I have a good amount of energy is 1, right? Number 2, I suffer from headaches. This phone drove me crazy. All day I ain't really eat nothing. This phone drove me crazy, pissed off. It just run my head. I feel a little headache, a hunger headache. I suffer from headaches. So I said, I have to eat something. And I looked, I'm like, I don't want to get off YouTube. I'm looking at bare minimum, I'm going to be on at least another 30 to another hour. At least 30 minutes to another hour. So I'm like, I tried to hold it off. But I said, the headache came a little longer. I felt the headache coming on maybe about 30 minutes ago. That's why I'm not ready to end the live. So forgive me, people. Forgive me. I hate when people do this, like, yeah, all time to eat, but if I feel the headache coming on. It started like 30 minutes ago, 30, 40 minutes ago. I felt I suffer from headaches. I know my body, I have to eat. And I know it's for hunger because I ain't eating nothing. I've been running out this damn phone trying to fix it, trying not to go. I went from store to store, and this store said they couldn't do it. I can't retrieve a lot of my stuff. So forgive me, guys. I'm trying not to make it annoying. Maybe I can mute it. But San Antonio can get better. OKC San Antonio can get better without even touching their rotation. They can get better, can improve their team. Houston can get better. And I think they're going to get a point guard. I think they're going to get a point guard. That's going to make them that much better, right? There's some hard-ass chicken. Man, it's crazy. And it's snowing outside. Can't do nothing. See, look, they playing them 5 times by February 4th. 5 times by February 4th, so that means they playing them before the trade deadline. They complete playing them before the trade deadline. So they're going to know where their team at. They're going to know where their team at. So they're going to know where they team at. It's about February 4th. They would have 5 games in. So they could right now say, you know what? San Antonio is going to be a problem. We have issues in this part of the court. Maybe speed, size, whatever they match up they feel. They can improve. Houston can improve. Houston if Houston get a facilitator, they're gonna be a problem. Look, they get Lonzo Ball. What if Houston get Lonzo Ball, is gonna be a problem. All they need Lonzo Ball for like 18 to 20 minutes, and that's gonna be gold. You can match he dropping dimes and he's gonna play some defense. He only made $10 million. They wouldn't have to use a first round pick. They could throw a couple seconds and a guy. Let's say if they get Lonzo Ball, they're gonna be a problem. Or they could get somebody like Tyrus Jones. What if they get somebody like Tyrus? They're gonna get a point guard. They're gonna get a point guard, and they don't need to do much. And I can see them guys coming up to one game of playoff series. Minnesota, they got 2 young guys already. Got teams of 1. And Rob Dillingham and Terrence Shannon Jr. Minnesota is built for the playoffs. Their team is built for the playoffs. They more a playoff team because reason why they're more playoff team. You got Ant-Man and Julius Randle. They mentally, I hate to say it like this, but they not 82 games is like a lot. Too much going on for them. They better lock in. Anthony Edwards and Julius Randle locked in. I'm just saying mentally how they is. That's why they play good in the playoffs because it's like a small, a little deep. Then the regular season is too long for him. And in the playoff series, that's what I'm saying. They can get better. So my thing is this. The Lakers could get better, but the Lakers got more. The Lakers have an issue because you got a guy and LeBron James that he's not going to be part of your team going forward. You got 3 weak defenders. That's tailor-made in the playoffs for a disaster. The Lakers already 3 weak defenders in the playoff series is just not good. And they 35 minutes guys. All guys playing 35 minutes. It's not going to work. It's not. So you're not going to go all in. No one Lakers got no young prospects. They don't got draft capital like that. They're gonna have to do something that still may not make that much of a difference. Keon Ellis ain't making that much of a difference. No, you guys like Keon Ellis. Keon Ellis, he's not gonna make that much of a difference. He's not. I'm sorry to be bad news. He gonna help us. Don't think he gonna solve. Y'all got Keon Ellis. It's not that. He's not like that, man. A lot of guys get too overhyped quick. Keon Ellis is not that. He can help. But they got a bad apple on their team. They got a bad, and that stuff that Rich Paul said with that, I think that did it. With that Austin Reaves stuff, I think that rubbed a lot. I think that hurt their locker room. I know JJ ain't like him. JJ can't say nothing. I know Reaves ain't like that. His agent ain't like it. He had a very outspoken agent. I think that hurt the Lakers. Rich Paul talked too much. And it was calculated through LeBron James. I hope I'm not frozen. I don't see no more comments. Somebody say something. They feel like I'm frozen. I don't want to end the live. I don't want to end the live. I feel like I'm talking to myself. And these guys just say, what's up? Put number 1, number 2. Say something. Because, all right, cool. Y'all just listening, man. Okay. Because I'm reading comments. He said, LBJ out there trying to turn, third option facilitator. He said, Mavs and Cleveland, here we come. Yeah. See, the thing is, I think for the better of the franchise, Lakers don't really do nothing. Unless it's a move that you see a guy helping you going forward. Swinging and the misses type thing is dangerous. Lakers got too much going on. They're not going to win. LeBron James is a cancer. LeBron James is a cancer. And I think that they have to kind of start fresh and say, and I think they clearly can see Reaves is not no number 2. And what Reaves get paid is going to shape the Lakers' future. I honestly think that. I think what Reaves get paid is because if you pay him, I'm hearing a lot of people saying 40 and all this. They got hyped on weak things he played. He did that, and he got the whistle and did all that, right? But I honestly think you pay him $40 million, Lakers ain't winning, and you're not going to see a championship in years. It's going to set the Lakers back. You can't pay him. You can't pay him that money. I think 30 might be pushing it for a third option. And see, the thing is, they don't have. You're not going to really get a young guy that's a number 2 option on a cheap contract. See, that's the problem. It's not like you'll get a guy that make $15 million that's going to be your second option, but he ain't get paid yet. That's not happening. The way the CBA designed, you're not going to get that. And you don't have nobody in your pipeline. You have nobody in your organization. You see how Wemby the number 1 option on a rookie deal. That's what makes them dangerous. He's the best player on their team, and he's on his rookie deal. Cooper Flag on her rookie deal, and already a top-notch player. He already up there. So you got Anthony Davis and Kyrie Irving to come back. You got a guy that's a top-notch player on the rookie deal. Lakers don't have that. He said Luka not it. Yeah, bro. I don't think Luka overrated. I think what hurt Luka, I think playing, he had LeBron James. Luka, if Luka was with Giannis, he'd be way better. I think by LeBron James being there and Reaves not strong enough mentally with Luka respecting, Luka needs somebody. Like he had if he had a Kevin Durant kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like a Kevin Durant, even Wemby got it, yo. Wemby got it. Giannis, Wemby, a coach like Udoka. A Dylan Brooks. He do shoot a lot. I agree. He do shoot a lot. That's what I'm saying. Luka, I think would benefit Luka. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna say he's overrated, but it's not looking too good for Luka. I think, man, this chicken is hard. Damn, I'm mad that it's raining out and it's snowing outside. Do I think LeBron get traded? No. He had to ask for a trade, but I think LeBron wants to stick it to the Lakers. I think he know his contract is expiring. He ain't gonna. I think LeBron know Laker fans to be so happy. And he know if he gets traded, it might can help the Lakers in some way instead of him just leaving. I think he's gonna just ride till the wheels go and stick to Lakers. LeBron is not stupid. I don't think he get traded. I don't think it's because he want to be close to LA. I don't think it's none of that. I think he knows his last year, and he know him getting traded with his contract, the size of his contract, they could bring in an effective player. They can bring in a player that can help. He said I need to send him home like Chris Paul. If I'm the Lakers, and I think if the Lakers do it, you know there's been a call from the owner. What up, Durrani? If I'm the Lakers, what I'm doing, I'm cutting Bronny. Now you mean business. You cut Bronny, you mean business, and you got every reason to do it. We see teams cut first round picks. You say the Lakers need it, it won't be like you're trying to, it's revenge, you're trying to get on. No, you're doing it because he's the weakest player on your team, and you're going to the roster spot. You will be justified without looking like you hating on LeBron. Hell no. I wouldn't trade no Luka for no Halliburton. Hell no. He said Luka is garbage. He way overrated and can't guard a grandma. He said, what did the Lakers say? LeBron, we want to trade you. If it's privately, LeBron, he's just going to be mad. He's still going to say no. Because he got veto power over the trade. He said, Halliburton, he had a good series and hit clutch shots. But you have to, Luka's dominant, though. You just have to put the right guys around Luka. You have to put the right guys around Luka. And see, the thing is, I'm going to be totally honest. One thing y'all know about me, he said Luka getting all the hype because he's white. One thing about me, y'all know I got to be totally honest, right? Always tell y'all my top guys I like in the league. These are my favorite players I like in the league, right? It's Brandon Ingram, Kevin Durant, Luka, Jokic, Giannis, Wemby. Wemby's one of my favorite players, right? Always say those guys, I like these, like, as far as star players and guys like that, I like, right? And throughout the years, y'all know it killed me to say this, like years ago. When I saw it, when that start happening, now it was like you can say, okay, Tatum is over Ingram. But this before that, when I started like saying, nah, Tatum over Ingram, and it killed me to say Tatum over Ingram, right? This was years ago. Now it's like most people say, yeah, Tatum over Ingram. Y'all know Ingram my favorite player. Y'all heard me over the years get down on Kevin Durant. Call it how I see it with Kevin Durant. Right? I like Luka and everything. But I gotta be honest. I'm having concerns about Luka. I'm really having concern, and I'm starting to come off of how I felt about Luka, right? And the thing was, he's a beast in that. On one side of the court, he's a beast. But the thing I'm really being concerned, he shoot too much, and I think he played a bad. This is my problem with Luka. I like Luka. I like something about him, but he do some things that kills me. He takes. I agree, bro. He takes bad shots. Luka take bad shots, and he shoot a little too much, and he cries. That scares me. Because with that being said, it's going to be hard him playing with a second guy that's a superstar player. Because I can see him turn the superstar player off with his shot selection. I got to watch Power. I definitely got to watch. Too many people tell me about this. Too many people tell me about it. It can hurt teammates where people don't want to play with him. It can hurt where coaches might not want to coach him or have to coach him with kid gloves on. And the crying, I don't like. So that part worries me. He's tremendous offensively. And the thing that worries me also, you have to really, really build a team. It's like it's hard building a team. Period. It's not easy building a championship team as it is. But I think he makes it that much harder because you literally have to have the right guys around. You have to have at least about 9 outside of him, at least 9 guys perfectly made for him. That's a lot. You got to have a lob threat center and a defensive center around him. So that's not easy. So you would rather have a guy that's a lob threat and play good defense. So if a guy is not a lob threat, but let's say he can stretch the floor, but he can't play defense, it's hard to find a guy to play great defense and a lob threat. So you got to have that. So let's say now that's 2 players. Let's say you have your starter's a lob threat, but your backup center is a defensive player. Right? So now you got to have both. Now that's 2 spots right there that you really catering to Luka. Then you have to have a defensive guard around him. You got to have defensive guard, at least another guard wing, a guard and a forward that plays defense. If he's in the middle, you have to have 2 of the guys in the perimeter, 2 good defenders, right? Well above average defenders. And then not only that they well above average defender, they kind of have to be knockdown shooters. You see what I'm saying? Then you got to have a guy who not ball dominant, which a lot of guys in the NBA is pretty much ball dominant. It's really hard to build. It's not going to be easy building around Luka. Because you're going to need another guy who can score because he missed a lot of games. So you can't just have a bunch of guys that you can't just have a bunch of guys that just out here just playing defense and they can't put the ball in the hoop. Because when he missed games, your ass going to be out. And you're going to need guys offensively. You can't just have a guy just stand there in the corner just waiting for the pass and catch and shoot guy. you're gonna need a guy to have some wiggle and be able to create his own shot. You know, if a guy creates his own shot, it's hard. So now you have to have a guy that creates his own shot and can shoot. It's not easy building around Luka. I'm just telling you right now. He said they say I'm not smiling on the show right now. I ain't noticed that. This is perfect. Look what he said. He said Lakers want to be able to surround him with what he needs because Luka gonna get 300 million, which is true because he got like a short deal. He definitely get 300, and Reaves for 200 million. That's just why I said it's not gonna work. It's not going to work. You have to have the winner champ. Look at these teams now. These teams is getting out. Look at all the teams I named that have. Just look at everything I said. OKC has a great team. They got all the ammo. They got all the ammo there is to improve their team without touching their rotation. That's scary. And guess what? They got their feet up like this. The Clippers is struggling, and they got the Clippers pick. They might could get a top 5 pick. They get a top 5 pick in this draft that's loaded. A top 5 pick with this draft loaded. Plus, they can add. They can sit back on draft time like this and make it a top 5 pick. That's a draft that's loaded. That's one aspect of it. And they still, without even touching that draft assets what the Clippers got going on, they can improve their team right now without even moving their top rotation players. That's very dangerous. And they're young. Spurs a young team. They can get better while touching they main guys. You got Fred VanVleet, that's a free agent. They're missing a key player, and they can improve their team while touching their top-notch guys. They can the Rockets can improve their team. Then you got like Denver. Denver kind of like set. They don't really need to touch nothing. They just need to get healthy. Then you got Minnesota. They can keep their core guys and improve their team. They got Mike Conley, $24 million expiring contract. They got a $24 million. If Minnesota said, you know what, let this go for it, and then if we're gonna have to clear house this summer because we can't afford this team, but let's just go for it. Mike Conley, 20. And let's say a team that just want to clear, and it's gonna be teams. It's going to be teams that gonna want to get rid of remove a contract off their books. He makes 24, right? And let's say they add him with something else. And let's say the player they get may have a year or two remaining. Let's say they have 2 years on their deal, and you're getting a good player and Mike Conley clearing their books, but you need that. Let's say they say Mike Conley and Rob Dillingham, right? They want to clear a young player on their team, right? So that's what the team getting. Team getting a young player, plus they clearing their books. And Minnesota said, fuck it, we're just going to go all in for this year. Whatever happened, next year comes, we have to start moving. Let's just go for it. They can improve their team. I'm just throwing a scenario out there, not even thinking. Let's say they say, okay, let's just go after Andrew Wiggins, right? And let's just say Rob Dillingham, and I don't even know the numbers like that. Let's say they say Rob Dillingham and or Chen. Let's say Terrence Shannon Jr. and and Mike Conley for Andrew Wiggins. Now they got depth coming up their bench. So now up their bench, they have like Rob Dillahan, Andrew Wiggins, and now they got experience, another wing defender, another experienced guy, where now it gives them flexibility. Now they can, if they want to like go smaller, let's say they want to go small with speed. Let's say they go, we put Jules at center, McDaniels at the 4, what's the name at the 3, Wiggins, Dante, and Ant-Man. Let's say, all right, we'll do that. They just want to go small. Now it gives them that much versatility. Guy got experience. And this guy wakes up sometimes. If he want to wake up on a Tuesday and be an all-star level player, he can do that. That's the crazy part about about Andrew Wiggins. He may sleep and wake up today and be like, you know what? I'm going to be an all-star today. And play his ass off that one game they might need in the playoffs. And they may eliminate the team. Because he decided to be an all-star today, and he wake up on the good side of the bed and drop like 30 points, lock down a defender, key shots looking like, you be like, where the hell you come from? This is the weirdest thing about Andrew Wiggins. He do this sometimes. He do this. Sometimes he just wakes up and he in a good mood and he come to play. And that's dangerous. Because Ant gonna have them games like that. Julie's gonna play his ass off. Rudy gonna give you at least one good game. You need 4 to win the series. So I say that to say this. That's what I'm saying. These teams they can improve like this without even really messing with nothing and take them to that next level. And they got asses. The teams who might can just throw a future first round, they can do that. Like the Spurs and even Houston. Spurs, Houston, and OKC. Minnesota can like, all right, we get one young guys now, plus that expiring contract in Conley. They just want to go. That's what I'm saying. Lakers, and then not only that, Lakers in bad territory. Oh yeah, we almost there now. We almost there. We're gonna party when we get that 20K. We definitely gonna party. I just think the Lakers, they just need to be smart about this. They do. Because the reason why I said they gotta be smart, Luka is not easy to build around. And I think it's gonna be tough trying to build him around if Austin Reaves did. I just think Austin Reaves gonna have to be there to make so much money, and he's too big of a personality. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna be hard right now. You can't get rid of Luka right now. It's just he's one of the best out guys. See, the key with them, because we can easily get one. We have one already. Cody B's part of them. But the thing is, they need to, as a group, and it has to be a group thing. They telling the story. Getting one is not going to cut it. He said Luka playing style doesn't win championship. The thing with Luka, I honestly feel Luka can win a championship, but it has to be the right situation. It has to be because he's dominant. Let's not get it fucked up. He's dominant. He's very dominant. He's very dominant offensively. He gonna rebound. He gonna get assists. He gonna just do that. But he need the right coach. I think Jason Kidd was more of a right coach than JJ. And I think the second, I get it. You're right. He is ball dominant, but he need the right pieces around him. He can win a championship. He can. He can. He can. This thing, he got that tough Western Conference. He got that tough Western Conference. Nah, I don't think he's gonna be like Iverson. See, the thing what's gonna help him, the difference between now and with Dallas, with the Lakers, you always gonna have guys wanting to come there. So you could, when you scrap for cash and you need a guy that's gonna take less money to come there, he's in good shape. They just gonna have to have their job. This is why I think it's gonna be critical for the Lakers. They're gonna have to say, you know what? They can't think optics like before. I think that did change. He said, I bet he'll never win. I think they going to have Lakers mindset got to be this strictly winning. Don't worry about names, this, that, and the third. Go button up your shirt and go after it. You have to go after it where you can like, nah, we gotta put together a really good team and we're gonna get after it. We're gonna get this, we're gonna get that, no names, and don't leave nothing up to no Luka and be like, oh, you the star player, who you want. You have to bring your basketball people at, and y'all all have to get at and get the right pieces. Because you're gonna need a guy who can score. Don't get it fucked up. Don't think that you're gonna need a bunch of defenders and guys spotting them. That's not gonna work. You need guys who can score. You need dogs. You need dogs. You need gorillas. You need dogs. You need that. You're right. He said he needs two-way dogs. You do. You need dogs around you, guys aggressive, athletic, and you need those type guys. I don't think he needs 20 free throws. I honestly don't think he needs 20 free throws to be successful. I'm just to be honest. I don't think he need. I'm telling you, he need players on the team he respect. Number one, that's number one. He need guys he respect. Number one. He need guys he respect on his team. He need a coach he can respect. I think he might respect JJ to a certain extent, but I think JJ probably turned them off too. JJ showing he's a clown. That yelling you rub people the wrong way, and I don't think that's the way to approach it. I guarantee you, a guy like Udoka would be a perfect mate for Luca. So I do think Dallas traded him humble him. I think that when Dallas traded him, it humbled him some. I do. So they had to keep it going. Somebody got to, and they have to be a player that's good. That's gonna be like, yo, you guys, you can't take them shots. Like he do take bad shots. He do. Like, I hate them type shots. I hate it. He do it all the time. Take bad shots. But see, the crazy part, he gets up the ball too. Like, it's not gonna be easy for the Lakers, and I think the ownership might know that. I think the ownership may know that, and I think that may stop the ownership from. I think the ownership may be patient Banks, what up, Banks? He said Luka got 3 more years to get it done. After that, he's gonna start to slow down. See, this is my thing, right? I'm gonna ask y'all this. Since a lot of you guys saying what y'all saying. He said Lakers to get a haul for Luka right now. I agree. I'm gonna ask y'all this. Would you still make that deal? The deal was Anthony Davis, Max Christian, first round pick. Would you still make that deal for Luka right now? The exact same deal, nothing different. The exact same deal, nothing different. See, I had a feeling you was gonna say that. That's why I said that. Why would you say no? Ho. I'm on my boy Nick. Why would you say no? I want to respond to you. Why would you say no? I'm gonna break down why not making sense what you just said. Ronton said no too. That exact same deal, Steph said no. All you guys saying y'all would not make that deal. I'm surprised y'all saying that. I'm really surprised. Y'all wouldn't make that deal? See, this is why I'm gonna break it down right now. I was waiting for somebody. Look what he said. He said, "Oh, Ronton and Nick saying he wouldn't do it. He said Luka too high maintenance. I ain't say nothing about Giannis, Steph. I'm asking the same deal. If it's on the table right now, Anthony Davis, Max Christian, the first round pick, would you rather not do that or trade for Luka? A lot of you guys said no. I'm gonna tell y'all why y'all crazy for saying that. Right? For one, if Anthony Davis and Max Christian's on the team right now, Lakers still won't win. I'm gonna go slow. There's no rush. Answer me this: if we had Max Christian and Anthony Davis on the team right now, y'all think we'd be better? Do y'all think we'd be better? It's an AD plus both, and we have Ayton playing center. Reason why I don't even think that will happen, it seems like Anthony Davis right now had Gafford and Lively. He still was playing power forward. I mean, still playing center. For some reason, they not playing Anthony Davis as center. Right? Let me tell y'all the biggest reason why y'all wilding. Anthony Davis, his trade value is nothing. Right? Anthony Davis has no trade value right now. Max Christian trade value, not all that. Don't you know you could get more for Luka than you could get for Anthony Davis and Max Christie? Do y'all think on a trade right now, if the Lakers would trade Luka, or the Lakers would trade, if Dallas would trade Max Christie and Anthony Davis, who would get more? Answer that question for me. On a trade, who can get more? If the Lakers trade Luka right now, or Dallas trade Anthony Davis and Max Christie? They still use Anthony Davis at center. Anthony Davis played center most of the season. He played center most of the season. That's what I'm saying. They don't even look at him as, and that's a whole nother organization, whole nother coach, and they still play him at power forward. At center. Look what he said. He said, Judas said, Kareem, keep it 100. The only reason y'all like the move because y'all think finally push Bron out. They not trading Lucas, so that's definitely fit the narrative. You said keep it 100, right? I'm totally keeping 100. Me wanting Luka, number one, I just told you that. Number one, that's just forget everything, right? This has nothing to. I'm gonna break everything down bit by bit. Number one, look, LeBron James, 40 years old, right? And what everybody was saying, the Lakers gonna need a star player when LeBron James leaves, right? That's number one. He's 40 years old. Let's say if I like LeBron James, let's say I'm a Kobe, I like Kobe Bryant, but Kobe Bryant being 40 years old and on his way out, and now the Lakers could have got somebody like Shea or another guy that could that's on top of their game, one of the top 4 players in the NBA. You take that every day of the week. Anthony Davis, non-motivated, injury prone, just didn't have a life in him, right? So you said keep it real. This I'm speaking for me, has nothing to do, initial thought had nothing to do with LeBron James. It's not that I'm doing just strictly because LeBron James is. Now, if LeBron James was 29, 30 years old and you say that, I think it would make a little more sense than you'd be like, oh, he just don't like LeBron James. LeBron James 40 years old, bro. He was 40 years old when that trade happened. The Lakers need stuff going forward. We already all saw that Anthony Davis is not it. Anthony Davis is 33 himself. We said we needed another guy. So don't think I base it wanting Anthony Davis just to push. LeBron James had nothing to do with that. That's one side of it, right? Number two, who wouldn't want a top 4 player in the NBA? A guy, top 4 best players in the NBA. He's one of the top NBA players, and he was 25 years old. Who wouldn't want that? So I'm just killed that narrative right there. It has nothing to do with LeBron. It's not. LeBron not in my head like that. He's not in my head like that. He's 41 right now, but he was 40 at the time of the trade, and I was not thinking about LeBron. It didn't have to be Luka. If we could have got Tatum, got Shea, got another, even for Ant-Man. You know what I'm saying? Giannis, of course, but Giannis not up for trade though. You know what I'm saying? But to get that for Anthony Davis, yeah. He said you turned your back on this channel. Nah, I ain't turning my back on the channel. It'd be hard. The thing I'm telling you about this channel, why it's hard, right? And he said I turned my back on it. It's not, number one, it's hard for me to do this right here, right? I don't really have time to sit and do this. And then the the car situation, when I'm in a car, sometimes when I'm out, I'm in the mood, my phone and stuff going off. It'd be hard. We always having stuff to do, and I don't want to. When I'm in a car, I it's hard for me, and sometimes I just might have to do it to do like 20-minute lives. Sometimes the lives don't have to be. See, I'm kind of stuck in my head that when I go live, I have to at least do an hour. For some reason, maybe I'm in my own head, but for some reason, it's like I have to do an hour. So hour and a half when I'm doing any live. So when I say that, and I be like, when I'm outside and I may not have an hour time, hour and a half. So I'd be like, damn, I can't go live. Where if I may be like, I got a little free time, because you kind of know, okay, if I got something to do, what time is it right now? Okay, it's 12:18, right? Let's say if I have something to do by 1 o'clock, I won't go live. But I bet, no, I ain't gonna go live. I'm free right now to 1 o'clock. I won't go live. This is why a lot of times I don't get to do, and some reason the uploads, this shit ain't been working. It's hard, like uploading the videos. Maybe it's the phone, I don't know, but it's hard. So that's why y'all don't see no uploads for me no more. And if I don't have the time, I won't do it. So now, once I get in the house, it's really hard for me to do this, right? But I would prefer this. This is much better than me just sitting in the car doing all that shit, right? But if I'm out and I'll be like, damn, I ain't gonna be free till about 1 o'clock. That's only like 40 minutes. I won't do it. Instead of me being, you know what? I come on here, chill, because I see a lot of guys go live and they be live 23 minutes, 25 minutes. They say that's it and that's it. And they guys all the time they get going live. They use live kind of like uploads. They may go live for like 13 minutes. Just go live, say what they have to say, whatever their title is, and they log off. Bam. That's what I might start doing. So I'm glad you brought that up, Knowledge. I might start doing that because it's like I have to get out of my head that I have to be. Because now I can do make 2 or 3 videos a day if I have that mentality. Oh shit, this happened. Or I can just touch on this topic for 14 minutes. Yo, what up? This down the third blah blah blah, and say what I say for like 14, 15, 18, 22 minutes, whatever, and log off. That might work. Because it's now like, when I'm like, damn, I don't have an hour and a half. I don't have that time. And then not only that, then you're dealing with a battery situation with my phone. Because now, like I said, I'm handling a lot of business, doing a lot of different things like that. And I'm outside and I go, all right, it's 6 o'clock in the evening. I'm not going home no time soon. And I got 64% on my phone. You have 64% battery, you're not doing no live because that's going to kill all your battery right there. You're on for an hour and a half, you only got 64%. So it's a lot of different factors. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, for some reason, and then like you have to have the car running while you charging your phone. Yeah, so you know that's what be kind of throw me off. He said Luka don't fit this. See, this is why I'm disagree with you. He said Luka don't fit this roster construction, though we need with these move AD and Max fit better. They still wasn't. See, you still missing the point. You saying they fit better. LeBron James getting older and older. It wasn't gonna work. The Lakers was still a bad team. And best believe you wasn't getting no 8 and without no Luka. Luka and his agent and Luka, that facilitate 8. Y'all keep saying 8 and would have played with AD. It wouldn't have worked out that way. it wouldn't have worked out that way. Believe me, it would not worked out that way. His agent was not giving up no. Aiden would have. They did that to facilitate Luka to play with Aiden. So to sit there and say, "Oh, Aiden would have been playing next to AD," that would, believe me, mind you, Aiden had to actually get bought out. They did all that. They facilitated a buyout. Did all that for him to be a free agent just to go to the Lakers. That wouldn't have happened if it had been AD and LeBron. And having LeBron still as your leader calling shots, we all know that would have been bad recipe. So for y'all to even still think about LeBron James, y'all know he would have had the power and it would have been bad. But y'all have to look at it like this. Before I go, I'm gonna say this. Let's think about what y'all saying. If we still had Anthony Davis, Lakers going nowhere. Lakers would have ain't have no shot. LeBron older, more washed up, right? The way LeBron James playing now, you can imagine how much Anthony Davis. Lakers still Anthony Davis always hurt. Anthony Davis slowing down. He's not the same player. He's falling off. He in his 30s now. He's declining. He clears they declining. I watched a couple Mavericks games. He's declining. He's still declining. He's not the same player. So my thing is this. You would rather have an Anthony Davis that's declining that's 33. Y'all realize Anthony Davis not no 29 years old. I didn't even know he was that old. Anthony Davis 33. He beat 33. Same shit. He'll be 33 before the season ends. He's an older player, stay hurt. No, he ain't got a motor in his bone. You know what I'm saying? Y'all rather have that. And let's say worst case scenario. Let's say the Lakers say, fuck that. Let's trade Luka. You know what the Lakers could get for Luka? Think about that. If the Lakers just say, let's just say Lakers go ham this whole offseason. They just say no LeBron, no Luka, no Reaves. Let's just clean house. You know what they get for Luka? If they want to, right now, and they say, yo, we trade Luka. They're getting rid of, they sign and trade Reaves, clear LeBron James money out. And they just sit there and say, yo, we going to start. We're going to start from the grave. They getting a lot for Luka right now. Luka age and he's still Luka and still good and MVP conversations and still all-star, still a face of a franchise, a face of an NBA type of player. You're going to get way more for Luka than you will get for Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis struggling right now. Lakers say, I want to trade him. Luka struggling right now. You're going to get more for Luka than you get for Anthony Davis. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get more for Luka than you get. To that right there alone should be like, yeah, I want it. You dealing with a guy that's 26 years old and a prime of his career. And the way how dominant is, you know what you're going to get for him? Now you talking. Let's say the Lakers want, you not getting no Giannis with no Anthony Davis, Max Christie. You're not getting no Giannis with that. But you want Giannis with Luka? And you say, yo, I trade you Giannis for Luka. Now you're talking. Now you're talking. You don't have to throw in all that. Milwaukee know, hey, they trying to get some Luka. They happy. He said the front office gave up when they in the LeBron and Anthony Davis era in the Westbrook trade. They asked for Westbrook. They facilitated that Westbrook deal. It was them. He said Giannis another overrated player allowed to travel. Dan, you Berry, what up? He said, stay away from Euro players from except Jokic. Jokic is a bad boy. See, the difference between Luka and Jokic don't complain like Luka, and he don't take bad shots like Luka. Jokic definitely a better player than Luka. He's a real deal. He is. He is. He play hard. He don't complain. He don't do none of that. Luka crybaby. Luka crybaby. And that I don't like crybabies. And I ain't gonna lie, I kind of sour on Luka some. I am. I'm sour on him some. You know what I mean? The reason why I probably sour on him much as you or some other guys, because I already knew this coming in how he was before he even got to the Lakers. I've been seeing the crying and the bad shot selection. Only good thing, he just not. See, the thing is, the difference between Luka and LeBron is toxic. See, Luka is who he is, don't play no defense and stuff like that, but he's not toxic. He's not. Yeah, I don't like that complaining too much. I really don't. Because I feel, what's the sense of doing it all the time? The ref's never going to respect you. And they was gassing Reaves and Luka and all that stuff up. Can't win like that. You can't win with Austin Reaves in the hierarchy like that. You can't win. You got guys in their backcourt. Like, it's not going to happen. So Lakers need to see that. Or Lakers going to be a middle road team here on out. So the thing with Luka, you have to build. If you build the right team around him, you're gonna be happy. Some athletic dogs, and you get one more good player, maybe your front court. That's good. That get you 20, and he's good. He gonna score. He gonna do this. The two-way guys can score. You're gonna be all right. It's just gonna take of a lot of scouting, and you got to identify who the player that you can get, and that's that. Yeah, but I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys. Oh man, my boy Banks. He says team. I'm gonna talk about the Pistons real quick, right? He's appreciate the super chat. Appreciate the super chat. The thing with the Pistons now going east, if I'm the Pistons, I'm going all for it. I'm going for it. I'm looking to prove my team. It's no, you can't. The Pistons cannot go into the season thinking, oh, they good like that. They not. They can't win. They need another bucket getter. They need another guy who's getting you 20 something, and that they might can get without moving the pieces. You know, maybe you can move Jalen McDaniels. I mean, Jaden Ivory and Tobias Harris, and see in some picks you could probably see what you could get for that. They need another guy because I think the Thompson guys are legit, and then you got Stewart, you got Jalen Duran, but you need another guy that's a bucket getter, and you talking. If they have like Anthony Davis, I think it'd be good. I ain't gonna lie. Anthony Davis on that team, another guy getting you 20 points. They need another guy who's the real deal. And the good thing, Jaden Ivory is young, and so he might can be a good piece to move. And Tobias Harris is a free agent. But the Pistons, if I'm them, I'm going all in. I'm going all in. All in. At least you want to go to the finals and see what happens. He said they running AD out there in Detroit. Yeah, AD. That's what I'm saying. See, the thing is, Detroit, they got a solid team. See, teams have to know the post of their team. That's the number one thing. A lot of times, these teams, it's some teams should go all in, some teams should. I mean, all in meaning you pushing the chips in. If I'm the Pistons, I'm pushing the chips. I'm pushing the chips and going all in. Minnesota, I don't, I don't know. If I'm the Spurs, I'm pushing all the chips in. Some teams you got to just pushing. Some teams I'll be like, like if I'm the Lakers, I'm not pushing all the chips in. I'm Houston, I'm not pushing all the chips in. I'm not. If I'm Houston, I'm not pushing all the chips in. I'm trying to get a role player, second point guard. Uh, Hell no. Nobody said moving twin. I think you got me, unless somebody else said it. You definitely. I said Tobias Harris and Jaden Ivory for Anthony Davis. I definitely ain't moving no twin and Jalen Duran. I I, I I maybe misunderstood me. I clearly said Jaden Ivory and Tobias Harris for for Anthony Davis. I never. That'd be stupid. The twin and Devin and Duran, nah. You know who I think the Lakers trade for? I'm the Lakers. I'm not. If it's nothing, if see Keon Ellis makes sense if I'm the Lakers. You know why? He don't make that much money, and if you don't have to trade first, if you have to trade, um, they say they want the white boys from the Jazz. Oh, if they get him, it's a problem. If they get marketing, that's big. If they get Jazz, if Detroit get marketing, it's gonna be a problem. But back to the Lakers, you're gonna need more than um, more than Tobias Harris. That's what I said. Tobias, Jaden Ivory, and something else for marketing and a first round pick. The Jazz gonna want to pony up because he's good with the Jazz. He's not complaining. It's not like the Jazz have to trade him. He already good with the Jazz already. Now, Keon Ellis to the Lakers, why it makes sense. You look at his salary is low. So it ain't like you have to stack up a bunch of contracts. You trade a low guy, the worst you want to do, okay, a second round pick. And let's say if it's for, let's say for Dalton Connect. That trade could be straight up. Dalton Connect for him, or let's say Lakers put a second round pick in Dalton Connect for Keon Ellis. Because Keon Ellis is going to be a free agent anyway. I don't think no teams, he ain't getting no first round pick. Kings want a first round pick. Nobody doing it. Nobody doing it. First round picks is gold. Only way a team do it if they first round pick heavily protected and it's like top like 25 protected. Team may do it then. The Lakers looking at Herb Jones. See the thing with Herb Jones, he gonna cost bare minimum first round pick. Because you're not trading Reaves, Luka, and LeBron. Or Ayton for no for Herb Jones, not Ayton. So now you look at the roster, it's gonna be he makes around $14 million. It's going to be at least one first round pick. So that's where I, I think, and I think Herb Jones will get a lot of interest. Yeah, let me go. I'm getting super duper tired. Appreciate you guys. I should be back tomorrow. It's just snow on the ground. I ain't doing too much moving. I like AU from Chicago. I like him. Malik Monk, no. He said Giannis and Luke ain't winning no championship. He said, Kareem, before you leave, who the guest next week? Oh, the guest on the Beat 139, we got Shannon Briggs, the boxer, Shannon Briggs. I don't know if you guys remember him. He's from Brooklyn, Shannon Briggs, and we got the real Tommy, Tommy from Power. Tommy from Power, the real Tommy from Power. So we got Shannon Briggs and the real Tommy from Power on the show next week. So it's a white boy who the story Tommy is about. It's a white boy that's really who they wrote the script for. He was the Tommy. Grant make too much money. He said, what's the Beat 139? It's a podcast. I have a podcast, the Beat 139. We had a lot of great guests. Go check it out. Go to the Beat 139 and go check out the interviews. Subscribe, please, bro. On YouTube. On YouTube, Nick. On the YouTube. I'm typing in. On YouTube. I'm glad you asked that. Please subscribe. Support that too. It's on YouTube. The Beat 139. Thank you, bro. You've been a good. I like you mix the conversation up today, Nick. You mix the conversation up. You had strong views, and you, for the most part, I agree with a lot of you said about Luka. Some stuff I didn't agree with you said about Luka. I still got confidence in Luka, but it's going to take some work. You need the right guys around Luka. It's no getting around. You really have to. I would have to really much be. The Lakers need to fly me in, and we have to sit there and really think about who the players to play with Luka. Luka's not like a plug and play guy like that. Like you just throw him on a team or get some guys. You really have to surround him with guys that can play hungry, hard, and everything. He got to be a perfect situation for Luka. Yeah, but I agree with you on Luka, and I'm a Luka fan. But like I said, one thing about me and this channel here, I'm always. I can't. This is why my channel is kind of like it stays like this because I notice when you too real and too honest, it's not good. You have to be a capper. So if I could sit here and be capping and just argue with you, this is some guys do. Argue just to argue. So I'm not gonna be going back and forth arguing with Nick. You know why? Because I agree with bad as it hurts me, and I'm a Luka fan. I agree with Nick. You know what I'm saying? I agree with a lot of stuff you're saying. So that's why I don't just debate this is debate. I don't. But I disagree with you some far, but it's gonna take work with Luka. Like it's easy to build around a guy like Shea. It's easy to build around Ant-Man. It's easy to build around Jokic. But a guy like Luka is not easy because to find the right players and to do this and that. I mean, the salary cap is not easy. It's not easy. You got to find all the guys that fit that, and you need to find guys that's youth and athleticism and all that. He said, yeah, you call your listeners jock snap sniffers for your channel to grow. Yeah, see, one thing about me, I will never be disrespectful to none of you guys. That's another thing. I will never be disrespectful to none of you guys. My boy Banks be supporting the Beat 139. My boy Banks in the building, Detroit in the building. But that's one thing, I will never be disrespectful to none of you guys here because I appreciate you guys take time listening to me. And at the end of the day, this is why I tell people. This is what I never understood about people. Especially if y'all ain't, now somebody coming here on bullshit, I give the bullshit. He said, Aaron, you're day one guy. I never did nothing to Aaron. I never did it to none of them guys. Any guy who used to come to the channel, don't come to more, it's because they want to. I never disrespect none of them. I've been staying cool with everybody. I ain't arguing with nobody. The only thing is I don't have the stream yard. So it's nothing I can do. I don't have the stream yard. He says church over here. Yeah, it is. Yo, now it's just crazy. It's possible, Knight. It's possible. Rich Paul is crafty. It's possible. He is crafty. Oh yeah, I handle that. See, the thing is with that situation, before I go, Banks, the thing is with that situation, that's me being the same way how I'm here on this channel. This is why they say nice guys finish last, and you call yourself when you try to be too real. Like on this channel, I be real to the core. No matter how much I may like a player, how much I may like a team, I call it how it is. So in that situation, what you talk about, Banks, me just being who I am, right? And I don't do all this. Like, number one, this is new for me, this YouTube, right? It's not new as in I just started yesterday, but meaning I'm not like fully invested. Like, I don't see myself as like a YouTuber, right? So I say it to say this. I've never been good at arguing. I never. If y'all noticed that, how many times I've been on this channel and y'all be like, yo, you need to debate this guy, debate. I always say I don't debate nobody. Now, you guys, right or wrong, a lot of you guys, before I leave, I need some of you guys who've been watching me for years. Y'all always be like, yo, you need to debate this guy, you need to debate that guy. And I always said, I can't, that's not me. I always said that the arguing stuff, I can't do it. I'm just being honest who I am. I don't argue like that. Like, if I'm beefing somebody, I can't. I may get my ass whooped, but I'm going like this. I can't do all this. Like I just can't. I'm hooking on brand quick. It don't take long. It don't take none of that. I'm hooking off. Not saying I'm going to win or anything like that. It could turn out bad for me, but I'm not doing this. So we're gonna be respectful when we're doing it. So many guys find why. So I never really debated on this because that's not me. Not that I get mad, but I'm just not yelling over each other. Yo, you doing this? Oh, Michael Jordan is better. You crazy? This, then, and third. Kobe is better. That's just not me, right? So going back to you said I handle it well. Just me being real, saying, okay, you yelling, you talking crazy right now, right? You're talking crazy, you yelling. But guess what? I'm gonna let you talk. You could say whatever you want to say here, but don't be a suck ass nigga and hang up the phone. That's all I said. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna eat all that. All of those slick shit you saying, I'm gonna eat it. The slick shit you saying, I'm gonna eat all that. You saying slick, I'm gonna eat it, right? And then I'm thinking, that's what I said, me keeping it real, okay, I'm just gonna be quiet. And it didn't, it turned out how it turned out. But then again, it kind of worked out. I don't know. A lot of people say that knowledge. People say that. A lot of people say that, but I choose at that moment because I'm like, oh, I'm going to go in. I'm going to go in and say what I got to say, but it didn't I didn't get an opportunity because I thought that it was going to be that type of dialogue where, okay, you talk now, I'm gonna say what I gotta say, and then we go on from there. It didn't work out that way because y'all all heard me in real time say, don't hang up the phone. I clearly said that, and I said it, and my only reason saying it is I'm gonna let you talk, and I'm gonna say what I have to say. I'm gonna say what I say. I'm gonna let you talk, and I'm gonna say what I got to say. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna let you talk, but I'm gonna go in. But it didn't happen, so that's what it is. I would have knowledge. I would have said all that, but I choose to handle it that way, and that's just what happened. I said, okay, I'm gonna let you talk, and I'll say something. That laugh was crazy. I was just stuck and baffled, like, what the fuck was that? That shit was crazy. But it's all good. You're right, bro. You're right. A lot of guys just want to argue. I try to, that's what I'm saying. I'm never been, that's not my thing. Yelling back and forth sounds crazy. I would have been mad at myself either way. If I would have went back and forth, we yell, you stupid, you shut up, and going back and forth, I would have been mad, be like, I sound like a clown. Like, what the fuck? I'd have been mad. The only thing I think different how I did if I just hung up the phone. That would have been it. Just hang up the phone. Arguing, yelling, I think I'd have looked like a clown doing that. I'm just being honest. That's why I said, okay, you talk, I go this way. I felt that was the best way. And you're right. It's crazy. A lot of people said that too, knowledge. I did have like a kind of like a soft spot. I did. You 100% right. I did have a soft spot because I'm like, I really don't want to be beefing with this nigga. I really don't. I really don't want to be doing it. Like, I don't. It's hard to be like when you fuck with somebody. I just don't do that. I just don't do that. Like, it's just hard. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. Like, so it was like a spot because I see a lot of people say they think, you know what I'm saying? People definitely said that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Because I know what I did out here, man. I know shit I did out here, man. I know that. That's a fact. I know how I got. I know I got wild out here. I know niggas. I ain't gonna say nothing, boy. I ain't gonna say nothing, but I know what it is. I smile and I do it. I turned that switch, bro. I turned that switch. I turned that bitch. I got my shit was crazy. My shit was crazy. So I'm 100% confident who I am as a man. I'm not 100%. I'm 1,000%. I put my feet up. I put my feet up. I put my feet up. I know ain't no shit on me. Cause you could tell. Cause when motherfuckers look for dirt, ain't have no dirt on me. See, it's different when somebody that's don't know me and look for dirt and can't get it. When somebody know you and can't find nothing, and ain't no smut on your name, no smut on my name, bro. There's no smut on my name. Nigga tried to find, go look for some dirt on my name, can't find it. And I'm genuinely a good nigga, but I go there. I will go there. Like, you know what I'm saying? I go there, I black out. I go there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been around this for long. I ain't been out here so long. Like, like I said, I'm 53. Look good when I'm out. Look good. Ain't no clown. Y'all see how it comes out. I don't a lot of times I'm short, but I come out looking good. I'm looking like that guy. I'm looking like that guy when I'm out moving around. Get major respect out here. Niggas fucks with me. Yo, blah, 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 blah. Move around the whole city. Not just no Harlem, move around, yo, blah, blah, blah. Major respect. Look good for my age. Look at this, I look good. Right now, like I could pass for a YN. Not no YN, but you know, the YNs fuck with me. I ain't no burnt out old dudes that, you know what I mean, like this. I'm in decent shape, stand up, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know what I mean? Whatever. But the point I'm making is I'm 100% confident who I am. 1,000% confident who I am. So that don't mean like this shit is good, but I love the lifestyle. Look, I ain't get this old being no goofy. Believe that. I ain't get this old being no goofy at all. At all. I'm relevant. It's not like I'm burnt out. Nigga could tell stories from back. No. Right now. You know what I'm saying? Stuff right now. Like ain't no goofy shit with me. It's like I'm just a good nigga, right? And I'm just cool. Just cool. Get along with people. You know what I'm saying? Love life, enjoy life, like, ain't look for no trouble. Just having fun out here. Just having fun. That's it. Just having fun. I enjoy coming out smelling good, looking good. You know what I'm saying? Be happy, made it to another day. When I'm on here on live, every time I see one of you guys on live, I'm like, guess what? They're still alive. They're not dead or in jail. Cause you see people dying, yo. You be like, yo, guess what? You know the dude who used to come on your channel, he dead. You know what I'm saying? And like people dying, like this and pain, like what happened to him? Oh yeah, he died. Like somebody may come on here, yo, I heard about this. Y'all still alive. So every time I come on here and I see certain names, I'm happy because I know how life is. Motherfuckers is dropping. People is dropping. I doubt that, Banks. I doubt it. But people is dropping, yo. So I'll be happy when I wake up every day. I'll be like, because every time on my Facebook, I'll turn on Facebook, especially around now, holiday time. And I hate to say it. What's this, the 26th? Between now, right before New Year's, like you're gonna see something on your Facebook page, somebody died, man. It's crazy. Or New Year's to a couple days after New Year's. Within the next 10 days, it's like, you know, I don't like talking about it, but it's just sad. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be thankful to be living, man. No, I don't got time for no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? No, I have time, you be blessed. Like I do complain about some things. Like for instance, now look, I spent a couple of hours on my phone, right? Spent a couple of hours on my phone, right? But I had got a couple super chats today, right? A couple, and I got a nice cash app today, right? So I spent a couple hours. Of course, I ain't get the money back, but the super chat, you don't never see that money. So that money I never see. Now that money came on the super chat, came on my cash app. Them shits now shit looked real good today. Like you know, it's been like almost paying for my phone. Like you see what I'm saying? Yep. Yeah, I seen Fabulous before. Yeah, I seen Fabulous plenty of time. Yeah, I seen him dissing 50. Well, people who don't know about Fabulous, Fabulous is humble and stuff. But I ain't gonna lie, man. Fabulous, I've been in a few spots with him. Fabulous be with them wolves, man. He be with them wolves from Brooklyn. I've been literally throughout the years, easy in the city, bumped into him in the city, easy 5, 6 times. Fabulous be with dudes, man. He be with dudes, and these dudes ain't no goofies. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He be with. So when people, reason why I'm saying this because I remember clear as day. I'm saying the comment section. I ain't see nobody make no channel of this, but when 50 said what he said, right, and this before any of them respond, you been saying, "Oh, only this is some people in the comment section I was seeing. There was some people were saying, "Oh man, Jim may be the only one respond. They scared of 50. They ain't gonna say nothing. This, that, and the third. Dave ain't gonna say nothing. This was I was saying in the comment section. Dave East ain't gonna say nothing because he's still trying to have a rap career. He don't want to burn no bridges. He want to be cool with everybody. Fabulous ain't gonna say nothing because Fabulous scared. And then they said Mano ain't gonna say nothing because 50 Cent helped Mano. Jim the only one who may respond to him. And this a couple sections were saying these scared. This, and then even Mano said something. It's like even these like different days going by. People saying because I always read the comment because I ain't gonna lie, the comment section be funny. Yo, the funniest part about the comment section when the people argue with each other in the comments. That be the funniest shit. I don't know if you guys read comment section. See, it's not as funny when they're talking about the YouTuber. If they say something about the YouTuber. The funniest shit when they start going at it with each other. Like one person say something, and then this person going, "Oh my God, that should be the fun." I look for that. So when I'm looking at the comment section, I go, so when I see it, and then they say like replies, and then be like 44 replies. It's gonna be back and forth with something. And people say the funny, I ain't gonna lie. People in that comment section is undefeated. It's undefeated. The shit that these people say out their mouth be funnier than a motherfucker. So I always look at the comment section. So when I'm looking at the comment section, people were sitting there saying a lot of little stuff about Fabulous and them, and I ain't say nothing in the comment section. But I was like, Fabulous not scared to say nothing. Like they look at him because he laid back and quiet. I'm not saying he's tough. I'm not saying by any stretch that Fabulous is tough. But I'm saying times I've seen him, he had guys with him, man. He had guys with him. And then not only that, y'all know I know a lot of people, and people I know from Brooklyn said they can't stamp the dudes he have with him. People I know from Brooklyn stamp the people Fab have with him. So I was saying from day one, like he's not scared. He ain't gonna say anything, he's not gonna say nothing, but he's not scared. The people in the comment section talking crazy. Fabulous is from the hood. He's from Brevoort Projects. He's definitely from the hood. I'm not saying he participated with all. This is exactly what I heard from Fab. I know somebody know him very, very well. He was a booster. A booster. A lot of guys in Brooklyn did that. Like they steal clothes from high end stores. They say he was a booster. Yeah, I say 50. Yeah, I say 50. I don't think it's a person I never. Any artist been around for a while. I don't think I never not seen him before. 50 faces like this. Like in person, like it's like his face is this fucking big. He's like this literally big dude. His face is just like so you see him like face is thing right here. He just like his face is huge. Yeah, I seen 50 a few times. Seen Ja Rule, he's small. I ain't seen Ja Rule since he been home, since he got, but before he went to jail, he was like, I seen Ja Rule. plenty of times. Yeah, I seen. That's one thing about New York. See, I goes out a lot. Y'all know that. Today, Friday. If it wasn't snowing, y'all wouldn't even see me on here. Only y'all see me is snowing. Y'all, one thing y'all never see me do lives on Saturday nights, Friday nights. Y'all don't see lives. I'm always outside. I go. I like to party. Not that. I just like the ambiance. Just like being around crowd. That you know what I'm saying. But I goes out a lot. So when you out in New York, you gonna see people, even if they not from New York, like other rappers, they pulling up to the clubs. And then, you're gonna see rappers, ball players. Like you go to Say Less. Say Less always having celebrities. You go to Say Less right now, you're gonna see some. If you're a type person wanna see rappers, basketball players, if you want to see these type people, go to Say Less. You're gonna see NBA players, former. You're gonna see that. And one thing, and this is why I tell people all the time, one thing you must know about rappers and ball players, they're infatuated with street guys. So if you in the streets and you're just looking like something, let's say I come up in there and I'm looking like I'm some money or something like that, they're gonna gravitate you and then have a little conversation with, and they're gonna tell you shit. That's why when I be telling you guys these NBA players be saying, and y'all people like, these people is number one, they human, and they look at you and think, oh, I don't know you like that, and what you going? They ain't thinking you gonna be on the internet running back, and people gonna talk. These players, I'm telling you, it takes nothing. All you have to do, you run an NBA player, especially if you like in a club set, more so than outside. Like if you run into an NBA player in Walmart, he might be a little quick to want to leave, like because he in Walmart to be in and out. So if you bump into yo, what's up? This, then, the third. Yo, how's LeBron James in person? Oh, nah, he cool. He cool. And he's probably gonna get the fuck up out of there. But if you in a relaxed setting in a club or something and you chilling and y'all just chilling, you just like this and music, people, and he just around and y'all just vibing, he ain't looking at you like that you fanned out, y'all just talking. And you be like, yo, man, I like your game, or you just say this and that. Do you ease and be like, yo, da. You know what I mean? What? That ain't like that. They just done, and they start talking. You be at lounge or certain gatherings or something, they talks, man. They talks. And then you may know a player that may be cool, the street guy, may bring them around you. They be talking. I think y'all post whoever follow. I think Vito posted a joint with Reaves with Derek Coleman about like a month ago, but like 6 weeks ago. About 6 weeks time fly. And no, I ain't never see Pop Smoke. I never seen him. But these guys, these guys be they self, and they same with rappers. Rappers be sitting there, oh, this person's yeah, I was knocking that chick off. They straight like that. Oh, I hit people is different. That's why when you tell the story, people like, oh, he capping. No. Yeah, I see Fat Joe. We got the last time we saw Fat Joe, Derek Coleman with Fat Joe. I don't post pictures, but Fat Joe, we see him all the time. Fat Joe, my boy Tone, he was on the show. Him and Fat Joe like this. Fat Joe in Harlem all the time. In that store, if you go to the store, they got the big picture of him. The dude Tone, he's Puerto Rican too. He grew up with Fat Joe, and he has a weed dispensary, and Fat Joe comes there all the time. All the time. Fat Joe manager is Tone partner. Fat Joe there all the time. You seen Fat Joe? All the time. All the time. See Fat Joe. I see Joe Buttons all the time. In Jersey, not New York, in Jersey. You go Jersey, I guarantee you, I can 100% guarantee you. If you go to Spirit, it's in Edgewater. If you go there like every day for 1 week, you're guaranteed to see him. If you go there, not only say every single day, you go start in the Wednesday because you go there watch the games, especially playoff times. He goes there watch the game. I see him 2 or 3 times a week. His spirit is in Inglewood. I mean Edgewater. You go from like let's say Wednesday every day. Let's say you trying to see him. You get there like 7 o'clock. You just hang out 7 to whatever. Wednesday to Saturday, I guarantee you're gonna see him. Guarantee. Vito just saw him the other day. I ain't going to Spirit in Jersey every day, but Joe Button see him all the time. Nah, A Boogie, nah. I seen him one time in Harlem years ago when they had the parade. Yes, yeah, this was a long time ago. They had the parade. But these guys, NBA players, ball players, you're gonna see these guys all the time, especially if you go out a lot. That spot I'm telling you about, that's with Joe Button, that's just TJ got robbed at. The picture with Joe Button's in there, that was a Pop Spoon's Facebook. These guys, it'd be hard because let me tell you this. A lot of these guys don't got money like people think they got. I'm not saying, I'm just saying in general. I'm not saying no guy. And you know, always at that same spot I'm talking about. The dude from Brooklyn, Fabio. He always there too. Same spot Joe Button's at, Fabio always there. I guarantee you, if you ask Fabio, you ask Joe Button, do they see each other a lot? They're gonna be like, yeah. This in Jersey. They always in these spots in Jersey. See, Jersey, a lot of rap like it's not as it's more police protection, it's more in a chill spot than New York. New York is more of you got difference between New Jersey and New York. New York, you got dudes from all over. You got the more wolves out there. They it's more open. The setting is different. Jersey, everything like the parking lot, it's just different. It's just different. So New York is more like you got Brooklyn dudes, Queens dudes, Bronx, Harlem. You know what I'm saying? Then you got some dudes like from Jersey pulls up sometime. Long Island dudes pulls up. Yonkers, Mount Vernon. So you got yeah, I would. Chris. Yeah, yes, yeah, Bleak. Yeah, Bleak, hell yeah. I seen Troy Ave too. I last time I saw Troy, we was at a play together. I wasn't with him at the play, but the guys who's on my show, dude named World. If y'all watch the Beat 139 World, they throws a play. They throws a play. They call what the fuck they play name? But they has a play. The dude World and I saw Troy out there with his. It was just him and his girl. They was at World Play. It was right there on 96th Street. That was about 3 years ago. I think last time I saw Troy Ave. He said, "Pop would have checked and he still be alive." I don't really know they politics like that. Yeah, Busta Rhymes, yeah. Busta Rhymes another person neck and shit like this. But I ain't gonna lie, I kind of lost respect for Busta Rhymes. It's like reason why I said that. It's like Busta Rhymes. I'm gonna be totally honest. Busta Rhymes I've seen a lot of times too. It seems to me lately in the last maybe 10 to 15 years, I'm maybe 10 or even 15, maybe because time flies. It seems like he acts tough now. His early years, I saw Busta Rhymes in the 90s when he was much smaller. He wasn't as big. He was nothing like he is now. Like when y'all hear me talk about Homeboy, how Homeboy was. I saw Busta Rhymes a lot of times, like in the '90s. Cause mind you, Big L was around, and I saw Busta Rhymes, right? Cool is yo, what up? And he's animated, but yo, you love my nigga. Not to me, but just in general, like loud, what up? Yo, what's up? Look, you nigga, come here, man. This that. He was always like a hyper friendly motherfucker. Now, like I saw him in Jersey. I saw him like the last three times I saw him, and every time I was with a girl, right? Um, I saw him. Yeah, I kind of clear when I seen him too. I think the last time I saw him was probably like in 19, the joint in Jersey at the by Prudential Center. Every time, well, put it this way, the last three times I saw him, and plus the times I see on TV, it's just how he is. He come through like like ice grilling, like this, like a whole nother person. Like a whole nother person. I'm like, he never, I'm telling you, the times I'm speaking on times I've seen, every time he's more animated, wild, cool. Now he working. Now I don't know what the fuck it is. He always, the last few times I've seen him, ice grilling. Ice grilling like this, walking around. And he when he speaking, like, yo, like it's not that yo loud shit. He's like he coming through. Of course, he had his peoples with him. But it's more like, yo, boss, what up, boss? Yo, what up, what's up? Like more like you like a calm, not like I'm like, yo, why these dudes do that? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, he wasn't like to my observation. Every time not at least seen him, easy. I want to say in my lifetime, easy. I want to say at least 10 times, easy. I want to say 10 times. He said, "Dog face." How I get him? How I get the dog face? See, what I don't like about the pod, I'm gonna leave in a few minutes, right? Because I'm getting tired. But the thing about the podcast thing, um, the thing about the podcast thing now, I don't like, and Doggy Diamonds, if y'all go to the Beat 139 and listen to it, it's so true. Everybody now is like about $1. They get a little popping, yo, what you paying me? I'm gonna reach out to him. Soon when I get off the phone, soon I get off here, nah, it's kind of late. Yeah, I could still DM him. Send me his Insta. I'm pretty sure his Instagram may say something with dog face. I'm gonna DM him and see if he wanna come up. But I can put if he do respond. If he do respond, I can pretty much because he got a little traction now and I see him moving around. But I'm pretty sure he gonna want some money. I'm pretty sure. And this exact same thing what Doggy Diamond said. Like he got wants to get everybody wants to get paid, especially like I don't like I said, the only people I kind of respect asking for money, definite like them Chicago dudes. And I could say Charleston White. I'm not mad at him wanting money because you know why? He going to run the numbers up. But some of these other guys that the money they want, let's say for instance, I don't want to say put no bad karma on it, right? But let's say somebody like let me just throw a name out there. Let's say like a guy like the dude from LA, the dude for extra, right? No, I ain't gonna say him. Let's say somebody like Lil TJ, right? Let's say Lil TJ, right? He's a rapper. He's an artist, right? You're an artist. You're a rapper. You got a new album out. Back in the days, people use these as promo runs. I'm gonna hop on this interview, that interview. Yo, let's say if we do about 20,000 views, my journey through TJ. His thing is job well done, because now he pushing sales. Yo, come to my buy my album. Now 20,000 people seen this interview right here. He talked about his album. I might have played some snippet of his songs. So now it's like, yo, I'm gonna fuck with him. Now you just gain extra fans. You just gain out of the 20,000. Let's say you gain 8,000 people following your page now. You see what I'm saying? So it's beneficial in that way. It's beneficial. Now it's like these same guys who rappers and everything, they have their album out, they still want to charge for it. And I don't get that. And especially when guys who be want to do interview and then hold back on a lot of questions. See, if you charge somebody, you got to give it up. If it's so much drama, you can't be like, I ain't gonna talk about that. That's why I understand why I look at some of the Chicago dudes. I'm like, why they guys still booking him? Every time this guy get booked, this guy not gonna say nothing. He's gonna give you a little bit like this. He's gonna be super cool on the couch like this. They be a little high, and some stuff. I can't speak on that. I can't speak on that. Oh, I ain't gonna get into that right now. Ain't gonna give. He want to give you, but you paid him. You paid him. So I don't get that part right there about artists or if you selling a clothing line. Like I said, the Chicago dudes I understand because they saying shit that you ask them personal questions about people that they don't like. So now it can be costly. Because now they made this and be like, I don't fucking, we ran to tell an old story that made restore feelings, and now dudes be like, let's get him up out of here. That dudes might not have been thinking about him like, by saying maybe, but now you disrespect them and you said something crazy about him in the interview, and now it's back up with him again. So I kind of understand why they want to hell, plenty of times. I just told you, and Jay-Z, plenty of times. Like I tell you, Jay-Z came to the block to battle Big L when Dane would talk about it on the show. Yeah, Jay-Z, plenty of times. He needs to speak. I don't know. I wonder right now if he see me, would he still? Because he always, before I went to jail, he was like, yo, he asked me, like, yo. And I was like, nah, I'm over here when I saw him at a Knick game. That's the last time I saw him in person when we caught eye contact. I seen him, but like I was in the car with him. But like eye contact, he's like, yo, this and that. I was seeing him. And he knows exactly who I am. He know that's L Man. I can say, he's like, oh, that's L Man. Yeah, Biggie was on the video shoot together. The Big L video, we did it in Brooklyn. That's why I seen Biggie plenty of times. He's come Harlem. He used to mess with a girl in Keith building. In Keith Cash building. But yeah, I've been here 3 hours. I definitely appreciate you guys, man. My boy Nike Mark in the building. We got all the guys in here, man. We got all the guys in the building. You know what I'm saying?